Imagine growing up in a poor family, being bullied as a child, and almost becoming a priest. Now imagine that same boy rising to become one of the most powerful leaders in world history, a man who ruled the Soviet Union for nearly 3 decades, a leader who helped defeat Nazi Germany during World War II, yet whose rule is also remembered for political repression, forced labor camps, and millions of people suffering. His name was Joseph Stalin. But how did an ordinary boy become one of history's most controversial rulers? Today, we're uncovering the complete story of Joseph Stalin, from his childhood to his final days.
Joseph Stalin was born on December 18, 1878, in the small town of Gori, Georgia, which was then part of the Russian Empire. His real name was Yosep Yugashvili. His father worked as a shoemaker. His mother dreamed that her son would become a priest. Life was difficult. His family struggled with poverty. As a child, Stalin survived serious illnesses, including smallpox, which left permanent scars on his face. He also injured one of his arms in an accident, leaving it weaker than the other. Despite these hardships, he was intelligent and worked hard in school. Because of his good grades, he received a scholarship to attend a religious seminary. At that time, no one imagined that this quiet student would one day change world history. While studying to become a priest, Stalin became interested in revolutionary ideas. He secretly read books that were banned by the government. Eventually, he left the seminary and joined revolutionary groups. He became part of the Bolshevik movement led by Vladimir Lenin. Over the years, Stalin was arrested several times and sent into exile. But each time, he found a way back into politics. These difficult years helped shape his determination and political ambition. In 1924, Lenin died. A struggle for leadership began inside the Soviet government. Many believed other leaders would take control, but Joseph Stalin slowly outmaneuvered his political rivals. Through careful planning, alliances, and control over the Communist Party, he became the most powerful man in the Soviet Union. Once in power, he launched massive industrial projects. Factories were built, railways expanded. The country changed rapidly. But these changes also came with enormous human costs. Many people faced forced collectivization, political purges, imprisonment, and labor camps. Historians continue to study this period because of its profound impact on millions of lives. In 1941, Nazi Germany invaded the Soviet Union. The war on the Eastern Front became one of the largest and deadliest conflicts in history. Cities were destroyed. Millions of soldiers and civilians lost their lives. Under Stalin's leadership, the Soviet Union mobilized its military and industry for the war effort. After years of intense fighting, Soviet forces pushed back the German army. The victory over Nazi Germany became a defining moment for the Soviet Union. By the end of the war, the Soviet Union had emerged as one of the world's 2 major superpowers. After World War II, Stalin remained in power. The Soviet Union entered a period of growing tension with the United States, known as the Cold War. As the years passed, Stalin's health began to decline. On March 5, 1953, Joseph Stalin died at the age of 74. His death marks the end of an era. Soon afterward, new Soviet leaders introduced changes, and many of Stalin's policies were reassessed. Joseph Stalin remains one of the most debated figures in modern history. Some remember his role in leading the Soviet Union during World War II. Others focus on the suffering and repression that occurred under his rule. His legacy continues to be studied by historians around the world. Understanding his story helps us better understand the events that shaped the 20th century. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to subscribe to Echo's History and let us know in the comments, which historical figure should we cover next?